Hi, I'm Dominique Charpentier. I'm a modern classical and film composer from France. Some of you asked for a studio tour. So here we are today in my little studio in Provence and we are going for a tour. Follow me. So welcome to my humble studio. So as you can see, it's a small room. It's approximately 10 meters square, little bit more. So you have the main thing in my studio, which is my piano, which is a Schimmel upright piano, a German piano. I bought it a few years ago in Paris, and it's a very, very good piano. And I mostly use it with the felt on to record, to have a soft sound. And that's good also for the neighbors, you know. This way I don't make a lot of noises. And I record it with my Beyer Dynamic MC935, I think. Very good mics for the price. And then I have a few synthesizers. So I have a Moog Matriarch, which is great. You can create a lot of sounds and it's very fun to use. Not the easiest synth to learn, but a very nice sound and low sound is very powerful. Then you have the Sequential Prophet 5. I think it's my favorite synthesizer because it's so easy to use. If you don't know how to create sounds, you can just use the preset and then taking from the preset, just tweak the sound, and it's very easy to create new sounds. And you can use it for almost everything. You know, low, medium, high. It sounds great, and you can mix it with a lot of other instruments. Then I have a drum machine. It's a copy of the 808 from Roland, but it sounds almost the same. It's very good. Then I have preamps from Audient, which I use to put my microphones, my synthesizers, everything. And I have a small reverb unit from Auto Machines. The name is BAM, and it's also very good reverb, you know, analog reverb. And so all of these instruments, as you can see, the cables, then they are going in the preamp, you know, and then I use cables from the preamp coming here, then going to my computer. So I have here a few to put things in there, you know, to work. Then I have a few guitars, not very good guitars. I don't use them a lot actually. I have a Dobro guitar, which I bought a long time ago for a blues project that I never finished. I have my teenager electric guitar, which is not very good, and just a guitar, you know, acoustic, okay guitar, but that's it. I mostly use them for fun or to play, you know, with friends at the beach or for my kids when I play songs for my kids. That's it. I don't really use them for work actually. I should definitely invest in some new guitars, I think, one day. Then I have the lights I'm using for the videos. Ukulele, a very nice ukulele I use all the time. Another one. And then I have what I call, you know, it's like going in the Millennium Falcon of Star Wars a little bit. So it's the desk, which is called Platform, made by a company named Output. And it's very awesome desk, you know. It's designed by musicians, for musicians. So you can put your computer, and you can also have the keyboard here, you know, MIDI keyboard. So it's very nice to use, very ergonomic. Then you have my main computer, which is a laptop. Actually, now I changed my setup a few years ago because I think a laptop, it's very practical if you need to work with somebody else and go somewhere else. It's a very powerful one. It's very expensive, but I don't regret it. It's from MSI, and it has a very powerful CPU and also a graphic card to make the video edits. Then I have a big screen from MSI as well, which is way better when you're working to have a big screen. It's very comfortable, you know. Then I have the focal monitors, focal shape 40, I think. 2 focal monitors, but I also use the headphones from Dynamic. I have this one and another one as well, closed back. Then that's my main audio interface, which is Audience ID44. Really good interface, really good. So that's all the cables, you know, on the back, going from the preamp to the interface and then going in the laptop. And then for the software, I use Ableton Live 11. For the music, for the video, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. And for the photo editing, I use Capture One 21, I think. And that's it. And then I have a few other instruments. I have an accordion here that I use for some of my pieces. A nice toy piano from Michelson. It's a vintage, it's very difficult to find, and they sound very, very good. And then I just started learning this instrument, which is a ronroco, which is like a charango but bigger, and this one is made by a guy in Argentina, and the sound is very, very good. So that's pretty much it. As you know, it's as you can see, it's a small setup. Actually, it's mainly the piano that I use all the time with the mics. Which are now, I put them as a ORTF position, which is easy to use, and then you can blend the piano with other instruments very easily. That way it works well this way. So the piano, synthesizers, and a few acoustic instruments. And when I need more instruments that I don't have, or if I can't play them, I use, of course, a few VST instruments, but now I use most of the time acoustic instruments or analog instruments. Just if I need orchestral sounds, for example, I use a few libraries, and I mostly use Spitfire Audio because I think they're the best. And that's pretty much it. So, of course, I have a few other microphones and a few mic stands or camera stands, you know. But that's it. So small space, but it works for me. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Feel free to ask questions about the gear I use or how I use it. And if you have any question for your own studio, you can also leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. As always, you can subscribe if you want to watch more of my content, and hit the notification button to be notified when I release a new video. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.